it. You never just like stand still and relax. Like you're right. Every day. Sway. Right. Back. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Bad pain in my back. Radiation of the disc. A stool for my shower. I'm just a boomer. I'm dazed. I'm confused. Huh? I don't want to be Mr. Views. Every night. Every day. Sway. Right. Chill day. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Trolls on the chat. In my back. Sway. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Every night. Every day. Sway. Right. Chill day. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. I was like stressed out in my sleep for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because of the post-nasal drip and the cough. You know, it's in the back of my head. Oh, it's dripping in your throat. It's dripping in your throat. You're gonna cough. You're gonna cough. So it ends up being like, oh, you gotta clear your throat so you don't cough. You gotta clear your throat so you don't cough. I started feeling drippage in my throat. Drippage in my throat. I got my drip. I've got pressure here and here. Drippage in my throat. Drippage in my throat. I got my drip. Clear your throat so you don't cough. You gotta clear your throat so you don't cough. I got my drip here and here. I got my drip. I got my drip. I told you guys how stressed out I was recently this week. And that's what it is. It's a combination of a ton of stress, being around people who are sick, being overworked, right? I started feeling drippage in my throat. Drippage in my throat. I got my drip. I've got pressure here, here, and here. Drippage in my throat. Drippage in my throat. I got my drip. Clear your throat so you don't cough. You gotta clear your throat so you don't cough. I got my drip. I got my drip. I got my drip. It's been a rough year. Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a tip skull on the stream? Why does he have to mention if it's a slow?
Brainless moron, a mouth drooler, coming on the stream to derail, and that's what I mean. It's not allowed. So please understand that. If you bring that stuff in here, you're gonna get your boot right to your ass. Oh,
bitch, I'm helpless. I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser. Mouth drooler. Wish you found me sooner. I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead. Mouth drooler. Bitch, I'm helpless. I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser. Mouth drooler. Wish you found me sooner. I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead. Mouth drooler. Booze on my wrist. Drool on my lip. Come close, baby, yeah, wanna see it drip. They wanna see me clip. I wanna see a tip.
It's the final stream of the week for me, and I'm excited to chill with all of you here on a lovely Friday night with Tainted Grail, and to see if this truly works or not as a late night chill stream. I don't know. I hope it does work because I like the game, but I tried playing it earlier this week as a daytime stream and it just didn't work so well. About half the audience was basically saying they found the game boring. And I was like, well, if you find this game boring, then you likely find Elder Scrolls boring, you know, Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever. It's a very similar game to those. And so that's why I think I liked it. You know, I like that formula of open world, first person RPG, chill and explore and interact with the audience and fight a whole bunch of enemies and do quests and stuff. I enjoy that. But it is now 2026, right? So we do have to try different things and see if this still works in the formula or not, or if people are maybe, you know, burned out on this formula. Although I haven't played it a lot. You know, I did play Oblivion Remastered for like 12, 13 hours last year. The year before, I did a full playthrough of Oblivion. The year before, I played Skyrim. So maybe, or actually the year before that, I did Fallout, and the year before that, I did Skyrim, right? So maybe that's what it is, but I am excited. I am excited for fun tonight, and I hope that you guys will come hang out with me. Well, SSI recipient, if what you're saying is indeed true, then I think once again, I think you see my point when it comes to that, right? I'm not going to talk about it any further, but I think you see my point. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Come on. Here we go now. Yeah. Come on. I said, I said, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes. What is my class in the game? We are a mage. I'm using the mage class in Tainted Grail right now. Good music. Get your groove on. Come on. Very nice. Is the combat better than Skyrim? It's very similar. The one distinct difference between Tainted Grail and Elder Scrolls is that Tainted Grail has an actual active dodge system, excuse me. Meaning during combat, you can dodge to the left, right, back, or forward to avoid an enemy attack. And it's pretty much necessary. Like, the enemies are actually kind of mobbing you and they're fast in a lot of cases. So you have to dodge. But outside of that, very reminiscent of like Skyrim, where you're chucking a spell with one hand and attacking or blocking with the other, or dual wielding spells. You know, I've done a little bit of that. Tonight, I actually learned a little bit more about the magic wand that I was using. And I was like, oh, I didn't understand that's what it does. So the magic wand that I have is actually meant to block while you're casting. Because if you block attacks while casting, you get your mana back. So the idea is to run face first into the enemy, start blasting them with the magic, and then start blocking their attacks, and you get your mana right back, and you could keep casting. I didn't understand that. I'm going to try that tonight and see if we can get that to work. Apparently, every magic wand in the game is different. Some have special elemental abilities. Some, you know, like auto heal you. Like, they're all different. And so this one is a mana regeneration on block wand. So, let's chill tonight, everyone. Let's have a good time here on the stream. We're going to hang out here for about another 20-some minutes. And then roughly around 7:30-ish, we'll start to get set up here for Tainted Grail. And we'll play for a couple of hours. And tonight, like I said, is definitely an experimental stream. If tonight we get good attendance, good engagement, and good support as a late-night chill stream, I will continue the playthrough of Tainted Grail. But if it doesn't go well tonight, I mean, this is pretty much it. We already tried it as a day stream, and it was just so-so. And a lot of people on the day stream were under the impression maybe I should make it a late-night chill stream because it seems like it's the kind of game where we can talk and hang out a lot while I'm exploring. So that's how we're treating it tonight and giving it a go here. And we're going to see how it works, and hopefully it works well. I mean, I would like to play it, but I can't make the audience like games, you know? Okay. I totally can understand that. Well, first of all, Retrovision's good evening. How are you? LG Power Gaming says, I want to explain that I like Skyrim more, but not really this. There's a lot of lore and history in those kind of games. I prefer the Elder Scrolls to this, and it can be hard for others to get into new lore. Well, what you're essentially saying is, if you're going to get into a certain genre or style of game, you want to play the real main game. You don't want to play the knockoff or the spin-off. This would be like, for example, if you were playing Atomfall last year and you were like, you know, I really like Fallout. If I'm going to play a game like that, I'd rather just play Fallout because that's officially in the lore and everything of that world. I don't want to relearn the lore of a whole new world. I just want to play the Fallout version of that kind of sci-fi horror RPG, right? That I can totally understand. The thing is, we're not getting Elder Scrolls. You have to understand something. There is none. They claim they're making it. They don't even have anything to show anyone yet. It's not even close. You're talking probably 5 to 10 years before we get another Elder Scrolls. So at this point, if you don't start accepting other things as a thing to play that's kind of like Elder Scrolls, you're never going to play this formula of game. It's the same thing with Fallout. We're not getting another Fallout besides an expansion for Fallout 76 for a very long time. So you either play Fallout 76 or you play a game like Atomfall, or you just say, oh, well, I guess we are not playing anything. You see? At least that's the way I see it. So... Trials95 says, I might get it. It sounds like my kind of game, and it might do good tonight. I hope it does. I hope it does good tonight, but we'll see. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? How was dinner? It was great. Homemade turkey chili that my wife made. Oh, it was good. It had all these great ingredients. You know, it was savory. It was sweet. Had a bunch of beans, chunks of tomato, obviously lots of turkey, and we actually had some cornbread that we put into it. And I love having cornbread in there because it's like savory and sweet against each other. It was a really good dinner. Very delicious. And it wasn't spicy. It didn't destroy my insides like the Thai food last night. There you go. Well, there you go. Trials95 says, I feel what people are saying, but if you get out of your comfort zone, you'll probably find some amazing games. You're right. In the last year, me going out of my comfort zone and trying completely different styles of games that I never would have tried before, right? A first-person puzzle roguelike in Blueprints, a extraction shooter with Arc Raiders, right? These are games that I didn't even know existed, and I tried them out, and I was blown away, like how interesting they are. So, yeah, I mean, if you're staunchly against anything that plays like Elder Scrolls because you love Elder Scrolls, I get you. But at the same time, there's nothing coming out. See, I think what it is I say stuff like, Matt TV, this is not a Black Ops stream. Why are you under that impression? It's a Tainted Grail stream, and I definitely said it to say Tainted Grail. It does say Tainted Grail, right? Please tell me it says it's Tainted Grail, because if not, it's screwed up again. And if that's the case, Kick is just not saving settings anymore. Anyway, what was I saying? It says Tainted Grail? Okay. Okay, here's a comparison. Like, people have said recently, well, Phil, are you going to play Neo 3, or are you going to play this other kind of Souls-like spin-off game? And I said, you know, I don't think so, and here's why. If I'm going to play a Dark Souls game or a Souls-like, I want to actually play a Souls-like from FromSoft. So if this year I have a craving for a Souls-like, and it's not a new one from FromSoft, I'll probably play a modded version of a real FromSoft. Maybe I'll play modded Dark Souls 2 or modded Dark Souls 3 that changes the game and makes it look much better on PC. That's probably what I'll do. Reason being, there are so many spin-off / attempts to copy the FromSoft Souls-like formula. The games have gotten played out for me. Like, I just don't care to play yet another knockoff of something that we're just waiting for the next installment from the guys who really make those games. You see what I'm saying? So you might listen to that and you might be like, well, if that's your mentality about Souls-likes, then why would you try Tainted Grail, which obviously is trying to emulate Elder Scrolls? Because we're not getting Elder Scrolls. We're not. It's going to be ages if we ever get another one. I have no actual confidence in Bethesda that they will come out with another good Elder Scrolls game ever. I do think maybe they'll come out with Elder Scrolls 6, and it's probably going to suck. So we have to try other stuff now. Now, you might say, well, why don't you mod one of the Elder Scrolls games? I could do that, except recently I already played all of Skyrim and all of its DLCs. Then I played through all of Oblivion, and then we did Oblivion Remastered at least halfway through last year. We've done, like, Elder Scrolls to death. You see? Like, that's why I want to at least give this one a chance. At least. And okay, it's okay if it doesn't work. It's okay if this ends up not being a playthrough. But I wanted to give it an honest try. You know, when we played the intro, I loved it. But then we tried it as a day stream earlier this week, and it was like a 50-50 split in the chat. 50% actually were liking it and were chilling. The other 50% were like, oh, this is boring. So maybe having it as a late night chill stream, this would work. Okay? So let's see how it goes. All right, let's go. Well, Clamp Cuddy, I already played Neo 1 and 2.
I played through both, and Neo 1, I will agree with you, I thought was kind of original with the action-based twist and the way that you transformed into combos. Neo 2 was just, quite frankly, very repetitive. Neo 2, if I remember, there's 3 gauges you had to fill. Like, one was magic, one was rage, so you could transform, and one was something else. So all you do is you fight, build up your first one, do it, do your ability, okay. Oh, now I can transform, do your transformation, do an insane combo, do giant damage. Then back away, try to build up your meters again, and just do it again. That was the whole game. Like, there wasn't anything to it. It was like, explore the stages and play them like Dark Souls, and then get to a boss and just do that pattern I just explained, and that's it. Done. Rise, I have no idea what you're talking about, nor do I give a shit. So you can stop trying to drama farm in here. First of all, I don't believe you, and second of all, I don't know anything about it. Solasta 2, I don't know about that one. It's like a Baldur's Gate 3, apparently. If that's the case, that's going to be a hard ask, because playing these insanely lengthy games doesn't really work very well for my channel. People are preferring shorter games that you can move between more quickly, or if we commit to one lengthy game, that's the only lengthy game I'm playing. So I guess we'll have to see what's going on when this game comes out in March. Maybe we could try it for a couple streams and see if it sticks. Again, that's the change in 2026 that I want to present to all of you. I'm willing to try anything. You present any game to me, I'll try it. It just doesn't mean it's going to stick, but we could give it a stream or two to see if it works, okay? How are you, King Michael? Ray of many names, what's up? Good evening. Currently, I am not planning on any guests on my podcast, because this month, one podcast a week, I'm probably going to be working on my year-end series. So, for example, next week, probably by the end of the week, one of my episodes will be the most disappointing games of 2025 countdown. And then maybe the next week, we'll do the roundup of DSP Trizits. And then maybe by the end of the month, like late January, we'll do my Game of the Year awards. And then, you know, we go from there. I'm not really thinking about guests right now. Bring back fan appreciation. I appreciate my fans every day. Every day I say to all of you, thank you for being here, and thank you for your support, and thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone. In Dead, 55 months as a member on the channel, says currently playing Tainted Grail, and I love it. I'm glad to hear that. In Dead, I'm glad to hear that. Jade says, I see that Call of Duty stay. I'm not sure what you mean, Jade. The stream today didn't do great. It did okay. So I'm going to do Call of Duty as a late night stream next week and see if it works as a late night stream again. I hope it does, because I like Call of Duty. I'm enjoying playing it in the schedule. Like today, I actually did pretty good with the sniper rifle and with the SMG. So I'd like to keep playing it, but definitely Call of Duty, it just gets the wrong crowd. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it brings in a lot of toxic jerks. It brings in a lot of assholes who come to the Kick chat and just spam and say dumb shit, who come into the YouTube chat and are like, you know, if I could get a good mix of people to watch and engage and support with Call of Duty, I would like to do it all the time. But today was just stupid. Like, I'm trying to play and I'm doing good, and I looked at the chat and it's just a bunch of idiots acting like monkeys. Like, seriously, like, they're just sitting over there throwing feces at each other and saying dumb shit in the chat. I'm like, guys, there's a game going on. Ridiculous. So I will play more Call of Duty next week, but it'll be a late night stream, and we'll see how that stream goes, and we'll go from there. Because honestly, I'll be honest, the engagement and the support were not great earlier today. I need to have an actual positive group of people come by to watch me play Call of Duty if I'm going to keep doing it. What's my PC setup? You can use the PC command in chat, !PC. It'll send you the link that sends you all my PC info. Ba-doo, 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 doo, doo, doo. All right, so if you're here tonight to chill with me, welcome. You're in the right spot. Please remember to like the stream and engage. Obviously, give me some topics to talk about. We can have some conversation. You can tag me in either chat while we're playing. That's going to add to the quality of the stream and the playthrough rather than just being about the game, especially a game like this. Please support the stream. Again, I'm interested very much in having this game be a part of my rotation, but I'm trying to find the right way to play it and the right time to play it. So let's try it as a late night interactive chill stream tonight. And if it works out tonight and we get good engagement and support, we could keep it in the rotation as a late night stream for the foreseeable future. Okay. KTTT has just done a $2 super sticker. Thank you, KTTT. That's our first contribution of the night. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Willow likes the penguin behind me. That's the winter penguin. And he'll be here for all of January to celebrate the winter season with us. Beesbot, I don't think Jade knows who you are, but he says, can you tell Jade that Kick says hello? All right. So Jade, someone from the Kick chat named Feesbot is saying hello tonight. Jade, are you taking off? All right, have a good night, Jade. Garrett says, can we check out a game called Liminal Point? It comes out some point this year. Maybe. We're not going to do it tonight. But if you want to suggest that game on a night when like we're looking at stuff, maybe like a podcast, sure. Maybe you could suggest that on Sunday's podcast and we can look it up during the show, Garrett. I played Ni no Kuni 1 and 2. I don't know about other games that are in the art style of Ni no Kuni, Llama. Did they ever make any more like that? I don't think they did, right? Only 2 Studio Ghibli tie-in games. And to be honest, I really don't feel Ni no Kuni 2 was a Studio Ghibli tie-in game. Ni no Kuni 1 very much was, but 2 is so different from the first one. They really kind of just copied the Tales of formula, and I didn't really like it that much. What is my favorite cereal currently? I don't eat cereal almost ever. But if I were to eat cereal today, I would probably get like Frosted Flakes or maybe some Wheaties. I like Raisin Bran. I like, let me think about this. What would if I could just go, oh, maybe some Honey Nut Cheerios. I actually like Honey Nut Cheerios a lot. I haven't had them in 100 years, but I find they're very tasty. That's probably what I would get, actually. No, Feesbot, we haven't talked at all about DSP Tries It. Like, at all. So I have no clue if we're even doing one next week. To be honest, I was going to skip Christmas week, and then we ended up doing Jimmy John's on Christmas week. So we kind of been like, gee, what do we do now? What do we do now? And then we did Panera Bread. I have no clue what to do this next week, so maybe it's just a skip week. You know, I don't know. Maybe that makes more sense than just rushing into something. Unless, again, if someone knows about something that is a new offering or something interesting, like a timely menu or something that you want me to try, I'm down for that. But outside of that, maybe we give it a bye week and then we come back in like mid-January when there's more going on. I don't want to just rush to something that's not very interesting. Okay? Flatman B, how are you doing? Our first tip of the night, 222. He says, I just got off work. Hope Black Ops 7 went well. Not really. Black Ops 7 went well for me playing. Like, I did well, for sure. But the audience was very trollish. We did not get tons of support. It was just kind of so-so. So that's why I'm going to bring it back to a night stream next week and see what happens. I'll be in chat soon after dinner. Much love to you all. All right. Looking forward to seeing Flatman here tonight. Okay, cool. we go. Adam Fly, no one is asking chat to make a decision. What are you talking about? Why are you being toxic? I have no idea what you're even talking about. Rush Frog, it was everything. So the one good thing about Call of Duty earlier today was attendance. But basically, the people that were here, more than half of them were being incredibly toxic. The entire Kick chat was just trolling and being very, very offensive. And the YouTube chat, half the chat was disengaged. And I'm like, guys, this is like some of the best gameplay I've done since I played Black Ops 7. I'm actually getting kill streaks. I'm doing good with the sniper rifle. I'm doing good with the SMG. Like, what gives? You know, and I think I talked about it earlier, but in a nutshell, okay? I think what has happened is that there has been a distinct change in the focus of my fan base. It used to be a lot of my fan base was kind of offensive, kind of like anti-Phil. They were here to root against me. So when I played a multiplayer game like Street Fighter or Call of Duty, they'd be like, oh, let's see him lose. Let's see him, you know. And then if I lost, they would cheer and it would be exciting. But if I did well, then they'd be like, boo, I can't believe he's doing good, right? The thing is, they used to translate into like views and support, and it doesn't anymore. Now what's happened is the vast majority of people who actually like my content and want to support me want me to be happy and have chill streams. So instead, they would much rather come to a stream where we're hanging out and enjoying each other's company than a game where I'm just so focused on the game and I can't really talk to the audience because I got to keep playing and it's a big challenge and a big grind. Do you see? That very much is what Call of Duty is, except between the matches, I'm able to talk, update my loadouts, talk with people about what I did wrong, what I did right. They help me out to understand the game. And I like that. But there just wasn't a lot of that element today. Like at all. It was mostly just trolling and it was disappointing. Now, the support wasn't abysmally bad, but it also wasn't great. It was kind of middle of the road for me. And I'm like, well, you know, do I really want to have it that every single time I play Call of Duty, it just invites a world of trolls and no one who really cares about the game? Not really. And to be honest, the support today was mostly supported by 3 people. It was like 3 big contributions. That's not going to support Call of Duty moving forward. It has to be a variety of people all coming and saying, oh, I like this content and I want it to keep going. So in that regard, it kind of sucks because I want to keep playing Call of Duty, but I need to make sure it's what my positive, supportive audience wants. And I'm not sold on that right now based on the performance of the stream earlier today. Steve Stogers did a $2 super chat, says, why no DSP tries it? You're skipping it again. What do you mean again? We haven't skipped it at all. We have done DSP tries it regularly every week for months and months and months. I can't even tell you the last week we didn't do one. We did one this week. It was Panera Bread. I have no idea what you're talking about, but thanks for $2. Someone's definitely misinformed. There you go. Dave says, I enjoyed chill streams. Us fans being able to ask you questions is the best. The raging at games in the past was cool back in the day, but now hanging out seems more interesting. I agree with you. I agree with you. I do. Have I had baked barbecue pork buns for, like Chinese style? Yes, I have. I actually don't like them as much as other dim sum. I prefer like shumai. I prefer like shrimp and chive dumplings, stuff like that. I don't really like the pork buns that much. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we're doing Code Violet. Yes, we are, Garrett. That's a week from today, actually. We're trying Code Violet. It's a PS5 exclusive, so I have a reason to dust off my PS5, although I'm probably going to have to do 100 updates because I haven't used that thing in many months now. So, yeah, we're going to try it. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully you guys like it. It's going to be great if we get a horror game in the rotation like that. I think that'll be very fun. I hope that you guys will come by and check it out next week, 1 week from today. It's Code Violet. It's the spiritual successor to Dino Crisis. Exactly. Shocks just said, the chat was just so toxic today during Call of Duty. Whatever you play that keeps those kind of folks away, I'd support. And there you go. You're right. Like, I agree with you That was a very toxic element that showed up for Call of Duty today, 100%. Does it? I've not seen a single piece of footage or anything from Code Violet, so I don't know anything about it. I'm hoping that it's good. Being that it's the first big new release of the year, I am aware that there's a couple others. One's called like Pathologic 3, and then there's another one the week after that has something to do with like checking at checkpoints to see if people are infected or something, and that's more of an indie game. Like, I'm down to try all these this month. I really am. New games, I'm always down now to try a new game in the rotation, but I need to know which ones you guys are interested in so I know what to get and when to try them, you know? No, Zoo Mammal, I didn't get any tip from you. If it says it's unable to complete a transaction, it's probably on your end, because I already just received the tip from Flatman B and he had no problem. So it sounds like you have an issue with your financial institution. Northwest Tech, I think it's a combination of both. He says, do you think it's the particular game that's bringing out trolls? Or do you think it's the fact that the chat was quiet because you were basically playing the game and basically not focusing on chat? It's both. Because if I'm not paying attention to chat, they think that this is their opportunity now to basically act like a bunch of kids. It's like, look away from the small children and they'll act up behind your back. But then when you turn back and you look this way, all of a sudden, you know, start behaving again. So it's a combination of both. The game riles them up because they're hoping that I suck and lose so they can rally and say, yay, DSP got owned. And then they kind of act out behind your back at the same time. What do subs get? Well, subs on YouTube are free. So all you get is notifications if you sub on YouTube. If you become a paid member on YouTube, you get chat crown badges to show that you're a supporter and how long you've been a supporter, and they change over time. You get a ridiculous amount of emotes. Like, I have some of the most emotes of anyone on YouTube because of the number of subs that I had in the past, thousands. So, or not subs, excuse me, members in the past. So you get a ridiculous army of emotes to use in the chat. Those are the two primary features. There really aren't many other features available on YouTube to give members. If there were, I would give them out, but they don't really have anything. It kind of sucks. I wish that there was more benefits, but that's where we are right now. Chiptune music. No, I can't do member-only streams, Zoo Mammal, and there's a very stupid reason why. It's because YouTube has a humongous loophole where someone can use a VPN to purchase a membership for nearly nothing and get all the features of the membership. So, for example, let's say I said, everyone who's an ultra member of my channel can get exclusive streams that I do once a month, and you'll love it, right? A troll of mine, or anyone for that matter, could just get a VPN, buy the ultra membership, which is supposed to be $20 for 20 cents, and then still have the same access. So I can't really do anything with the tiered memberships on YouTube. They're worthless. YouTube has this loophole for many years. They've never fixed it. I don't know why, if it's just laziness or it's not a big of an impact to them. It's an impact to guys like me. So that's why I can't do that kind of stuff. It sucks, but that's on their end. That's their fault.
Testing. Oh, okay. Sorry, my mic
Okay.
was.
Are we ready to get set up, everyone?
Big up, Streambird.
Let's get set up for Tainted Grail here. All right. Let's get the music muted. Let's get everything in order here. We have to move some stuff around. Let's see here. Okay. We are. The lights off. Let's move the microphone around. Let's get the controller on. Get the speakers up. We got a lot to do. And then we can begin. Okay, lights are off. Okay, speakers have to go up. Hopefully that worked. We'll test it in a second. Okay, controller. Here we go. Still getting used to the whole setup. I still don't have everything exactly where I want it. Like, I got the footrest here. I got to figure out where that goes. The microphone, I'm still adjusting the microphone to be like the right angles. And today I got some new mats for the desk that completely cover the top of the desk. So now basically everywhere I look, I have like a spot to put down a drink or a spot to put down something, and they all kind of like stick and don't move. So I like that. But now I'm trying to figure out spacing wise where to put everything. So still tweaking, still twerking. I'm still twerking. There you go. No, I'm still tweaking my setup a bit, not a ton, but I am doing minor adjustments here and there. I have never played Club Penguin. No, I'm aware of it from memes and stuff, but I've never played it. I know it's shut down now, right? It doesn't exist anymore. Okay, well, sounds working. That's good. Okay, here we are. All right, so let's resume. Let me get everyone caught up on what's going on here.
Like,
and
joints and stuff.
by the way, the
you lose your
sync is on,
lighter.
right? I just want to be sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes. Okay. Good. I'll do a little bit of an intro and then we'll get started. Here we go. Hello, everyone. DSP here, and welcome back to Tainted Grail here on DSP Gaming. I want to give everyone kind of an update on what's going. Oh my god, this is not good. The wolf froze. Did you see that? That's the first time we've seen that element actually work like that.
Is he still spamming fucking fireball? All right,
Sheesh.
let me turn the gamma up so you can see. I remember that from last time.
Okay, so what I wanted to say, I got viciously attacked by wolves. Here's what I wanted to say. This playthrough has not been very consistent. If you haven't noticed, first we did the intro, right? Then we did, excuse me. Then we did the about 2.5 hours in the open world, right? And that was fun, don't get me wrong, but it hasn't been very consistent. And maybe you're wondering, why isn't it consistent? You know, what's going on with this playthrough? I'm trying to see if it fits. And what I mean by that is I'm really trying to see if it has a place in my content.
If it makes you money.
If this is something that we want to do long-term or short-term, if we want to continue it. And what I mean by that is, I personally like this game, but it seems like when I play it, there's a strong group of people who are against me playing it because they're saying it really is just kind of a knockoff of Elder Scrolls. And what I keep saying to my audience is, yeah, but we're not getting Elder Scrolls like anytime soon. So if you're getting nothing, wouldn't it be better to at least play something, even if it's a similar game but not exactly the same? Like, that's my mentality anyway. But it seems like some people are just like, well, it ain't Elder Scrolls, it can't be as good, so, you know, why are you playing it? So I tried playing this as a daytime stream earlier in the week. It didn't really stick, to be honest. Like, it didn't do so well. So I said, all right, why don't we try it as a night stream now moving forward? And if it works as a night stream, great. And if not, then maybe we throw in the towel. So tonight, this is very much an experiment of about 2 hours of Tainted Grail, where we're going to see it with a chill night stream vibe. If it's a game that can work and people want to hang out,
night stream vibe,
and enjoy my company and just interact while I play it. If it works tonight, great. If it doesn't, then I guess that's probably going to be it for the game. All right? And this is something that we're doing different in 2026, is we're doing trial runs on games to see if they work or not. I'd love to see if people want to hang out and you know, engage and support with this game or not. Let's see.
You did that last year.
Okay, so apparently this is where one of my targets is. You see that? Oh, by the way, so FYI, what I found out, okay, is this magic wand that I'm using has a unique ability. Blocking regenerates 100% of the magical damage blocked as mana. Attacks regenerate 10% of damage dealt as mana. So what does that mean? It means that basically I can constantly be casting a spell and blocking enemy attacks, and I absorb their attacks as mana, and now I can keep casting spells. That's really where this thing shines, and that's how I should be trying to use it. So I'm going to attempt to use it in a method where I can suck health, okay? And we're going to see how this works. In fact, maybe I should head right over here. Can I set a marker here? How do you set a marker? Like that. And I'm going to see if we head over there, we can kill this person. This is one of our bounties. And I'm curious if this could work or not. All right, we're going to give it a go. Trials has done a $2 super chat and says this game looks much more darker than Elder Scrolls. I think it is. It's very basically
that's why we turned the gamma up.
Dark horror style version of Elder Scrolls. Well, Elder Scrolls is more high fantasy with adult
he meant
themes.
like actually
this is like kind of like
dark.
I said, like the world of almost like Elden Ring or Bloodborne,
I'm pretty sure he meant actually
or Dark
like,
Souls,
actually dark,
combined with Elder Scrolls gameplay. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and give it a shot, shall we? Let's see if we can find this target and kill them.
Let me see if I can get the banana.
Looks like they're hiding in this building. And there's a bunch of enemies. Where is the entrance? Oh, I like the music right now. Calming. I guess we gotta try to go in the front door. We gotta find the front door. Is that an enemy? It's a skeleton. Let me see if I can get my health back. Well, this is not working. I mean, I guess it kind of worked. But now it's nighttime, so now everything's going to be tougher, right? No, Undead, I wasn't aware about getting a horse or anything like that. I certainly don't have one. We can't go up here yet. Nope. And then quick save, right? Okay. I'm almost out of quick save spots already. I think you can only have 100. I think we're at 80 something already, so I might have to change my strategy up here and delete a whole bunch of saves. Wow, I'm doing like no damage. I pressed the wrong button. I don't think there's enough enemies here. Damn, I died instantly. So this doesn't work. Basically, my staff kind of sucks. My staff is not good enough to do this build. Like, the build is supposed to be constant magic use while you get mana back, but it's not really working. All right, so summon a minion. We can just go for fireballs. Go for fire, I guess. Well, this is again... Wait a minute. Oh, this is the torch. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, God. Swap this out. Let's get rid of the minion. The minion kind of sucks. Okay. How's this guy shooting me perfectly from... Look at this! Dude, he hit me with every single... He hit me with every single arrow. What? He hit me with every single arrow in the dark from that distance. That's ridiculous. Trials, there is sneaking and lockpicking. Yes, it is that similar to Elder Scrolls. It's very similar. There's sneaking and lockpicking and everything you're describing. I don't know which hand is which. That's your right hand? And that's your left hand. Okay. Oh, I just got to a teleportation point. Good, fast travel. Oh, I dodged. He still got me. Where am I? Why am I stuck? What am I stuck against? A rock? What the fuck? I got stuck against that stupid rock. And now I have no healing left. Well, I don't think I can do this mission right now. These guys seem way too tough for me.
Bro, all he's doing is spamming fireball.
Yeah, this is insane. Look how many enemies there are.
Well, how are you just supposed to spam fireball?
Yo, there's like 30 guys in the fort. I can't do this.
How are you gonna take on multiple enemies with one
Nope.
spell like that?
So I gotta hit the fast travel point and
What are
run,
you doing?
and then come back later. That's way too many enemies. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. It's way too many enemies. That's honestly got to be one of the harder hunts. Shrine of the Wolf. %90 bonus sneak damage, but you need 5 wolf claws, and I don't have any wolf
Or
claws.
aimbot. yeah.
Look at that moon. Oh my god. That's crazy
He's
looking.
definitely hacking, bro.
Got some undead. Oh, he did a jumping attack? I didn't know he could do that. Yo, he hit the skeleton by accident. Did you see that? Yeah, these spells are too weak. That's my problem, is the spells are way too weak. I should have blocked it. Oh god. So now this guy's attacking me. Who's this? Is this the same guys? Yeah, I gotta leave. What the hell? I didn't expect them to look at this. Come on. This is getting ridiculous. Now there's a fucking giant bear. Oh my god, this game is hard. There's a ridiculous amount of enemies out here. I might just want to leave. I might just want to say screw all this and not do it. And just teleport away and come back later, because this is getting insane. Look at this. Now there's a freaking wolf attacking me and I'm stuck against the wall. I'm in the... Look at this. I'm a bunch of undead. What is going on here?
That's not
I don't even know where I am. What the hell is this? Are these ghosts? These are ghosts. I'm dead. All right, forget it. I'm just going to get out of here. I'm just going to run. And I'm going to come back later. This is obviously way too difficult at this point.
Why do you keep coming? You said that last time. Why do you keep coming back?
I'm just going to run now. Now that I hit that, I'm going to go back the way I came. And I'm going to see if I can teleport out of here. Let me go back to town.
The fuck?
Where? This is the town, right? Fuel your bonfire to be able to use fast travel. No, I want to use it. Oh, that's right. Use fast travel, you have to be touching the thing. So we have to go touch it and fast travel from it. I just hope they let me and the guys don't interrupt it. Okay, good. Okay. Now we're out of danger. And now we're in town. And now we can continue with the questing and everything. Okay, good. Phew. So Trials did another $2 super chat. He says, is there sneaking and lockpicking? Yes, the game has sneaking when you're crouching,
You answered that
lockpicking,
already.
just like Elder Scrolls. Like, no lie, the lockpicking is exactly like Skyrim.
Bro, am I tripping?
So
Did he
there
not
is
just
a
answer that?
heavy amount that they borrowed from Bethesda.
I just had deja vu.
Lipsine says, remember there is a dungeon inside the water in Blood Lake. You missed it last stream. You're right. Maybe we should check that out today, but I wanted to advance the plot because we haven't advanced it at all. So I wanted to do some of the story today. Apparently I have a stash. I do. This is your stash? Apparently so. Look at all this. How do I move all crafting materials? There we go. That works. Where is the story? In here? It's claiming in this door? No. Must be because there's no other way through here. Can you loot stuff? It's probably stealing. Try to steal stuff here. Yeah. I don't have the key. It's claiming this is where the story is, but I don't have the key, so what do I do? Can I pass time somewhere? Or... Oh, here we go. Well, first of all, I can level up, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and do that again. So, let's see. Max health increased by 10% of your max mana. Mana regeneration is doubled outside of combat. Movement speed multiplier increases spell power by the same amount. Movement speed penalty while casting spells 50% lower, but it uses stamina. Do that again. I might just start looking at other skill trees now because I've only put stuff into that skill tree so far. Jamie Rock, I'm pretty sure that I'm not the one who determines if I do a collab with Asmongold. That would be him, right? Like, I've heard nothing about him or from him. Like, he hasn't talked about me or anything in ages. I talked to him the week of Christmas, and that was the last time I did. And, you know, if he does his podcast, I definitely want to be a part of it. But outside of that, I don't really think that I would have any impact on being able to do stuff with him. If you want me to do stuff with him, go tell him. Go to his streams and be like, hey, what about doing stuff with DSP? You know?
Oh,
Charles did a $2 super chat.
Bro?
He says, how are the side quests? Witcher 3 level are okay? I have no idea
You gonna
because we
send
haven't
your
done anything
wheelchairs
yet.
over there?
We only just arrived in the open world, wandered around, and did some, like, questing in caves and stuff. And that was about it. Like, there wasn't really anything else we've done. So that's why I want to advance, like, the main plot today. Okay, let's rest here. Maybe until the daytime. Maybe if it's, like, 9 in the morning, then maybe the door will be open or whatever. Here he is. Fear Gas. What a name. Fear Gas.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests. You don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
Yep, he was pretty drunk.
Most unfortunate. That explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action.
Good.
The name's Fergus,
Screw him.
and I assume you already know I'm the
Oh,
quartermaster
big
here.
ups, Ghost.
Now state your business. Please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
I got this pin from a friend. I assume you know what it means.
Yes, and that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. That makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
We got shipwrecked and I assume that he's dead. Also, he could have made it.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, you're lying. Then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life. You don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to.
That's interesting.
Welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
What's interesting about that is we just found out that guy who helped us early on, the hunter or whatever you want to call him, was actually a knight of the Round Table, one of Arthur's knights, which we didn't know. We had no clue what his relationship to Arthur was until right now. So that's kind of interesting. So Shocks just did a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Shocks. He says, did you play and enjoy the Far Cry games? 5 was okay. 6 was abysmal in my opinion. By the way, I'm enjoying Tainted Grail. Have a great stream. Thank you to Shocks. I played pretty much all of them but one. One I played, that was way before I was a YouTuber because it's a really old game. I played it on PC ages ago, but I never actually like played through and finished it. And then I played 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all as playthroughs on my channels. I believe like one was originally on Dark Side Phil, but the rest were on this channel, DSP Gaming. So yeah, you could go back and find all those playthroughs here on this channel to check out. I do think that the series is good.
Yeah, it keeps moving.
I do think that it kind of has highs and lows. That some iterations are way better than others. Personally, I didn't like
Snapchat
5 that
filter,
much, but I thought
so I can
6
put,
was
like,
better
fucking hats
in some
on
ways
shit.
and worse than others. I thought the gameplay elements were better.
I was trying to figure that out at one point.
But I don't really like the plot that much. So, anyway, thank you, Shocks. Biggest contribution of the night. Appreciate that. And I did not play Primal. No, I did not play Far Cry Primal. Okay. I agree that voice acting is pretty decent in the game, for sure. So, Ninian is dead. He asked me to bring you this. Let's say that.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own after they're gone. But, think of it. How did you manage to get hold of his tag?
He wasn't taken by the Red Death. The Red Priest tortured him in the island asylum.
Tortured? The asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother Riagan said Ninian was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him. We even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. What were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine. We're there. You're him.
Look how dark the game is.
It was a misunderstanding.
Without
The Red
filter
Priest
I
caught
put
the
on.
wrong person. Or I could say about... I'm going to say this. I was cured by King Arthur. Now I'm immune. I'm going to say that and see what happens.
I honestly think your sense of humor is the worst.
He doesn't believe
I
you.
have to respect your unwillingness to share your story.
Ready?
You have to understand. Now that you've told me this, I'm keeping a close eye.
I
I
did
guess
play
it's not-
Primal?
No risks can be taken.
Oh.
It's a lot darker and like.
Apparently I did play Far Cry Primal.
Like
I
indoor
didn't even
spaces, I
remember.
think.
So apparently there's a playthrough of it on this channel. There you go. Happy New Year, Brian. Good to see you. I found a piece of metal with an inscription. What do you know it, or do you know what it is?
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. Just hope the body you took it from was already cold, as killing a keeper lands you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end. They have families who deserve to know what became.
How many have we found?
It's part of my duty. But I can't send people beyond these walls. Maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
Okay. I have another tag.
You know where to find me, if you cross anymore.
He gave me 500, so I must have given him all of them, right? Because it's... Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, so the next leg of the story is to actually talk with the captain.
Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon.
Why?
Because I said so.
Oh.
What? Did you really expect that you could enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
I guess I'm not going to do strength, yeah. This pin should tell you I've got friends in high places.
So what?
Ah. Tell me where he
Have
is.
you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin again? First, show me you care. And then I'll take you to the captain.
All right, we got to do side
Can't have
questing.
any random stray wasting his time. Not now. The outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other?
First work, then the audience.
Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the horns of the south. Then we'll talk.
So Nico Bain says time to bust out the ban hammer because I'm just ignoring these people who are spamming the chat over on Kick. I mean, I can ignore them or I can ban them. What do you want me to do? I don't know what to tell you. Just because a bunch of mentally deficient people come and spam the chat, do you want me to ban the whole chat? Like, I haven't even done anything. I'm literally just playing the game and they're acting like that. I'm just ignoring them. That's all I'm going to probably do is just ignore them, and eventually they'll get tired. Okay. All right, what can I help you
We've been
with?
having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them in the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily closer from the north. Somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there.
Marv?
He's our
Okay.
huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now, Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world.
All right.
Especially when you're so eager to lend a hand.
I'll do that.
Yourself killed. Get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
So we have to go to the Forgotten Cemetery.
Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there?
Not yet. Why can't Orlaith leave this place? She's the vendor, right, from earlier?
That's between her and the captain. But up to me, he'd be long gone. Her presence here tracks my men. If you need rest, you can sleep in the barracks.
Okay.
It's no royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Okay. So Dead as Dreams is our new quest. There it is. Okay, we're gonna go do this quest. We're gonna go fight some undead and find out what's going on. What's going on, Dreambird? How's it going tonight? Welcome to the stream. Anyone who's just joining us in progress here, welcome. It is Tainted Grail chill streaming tonight. We're gonna see how this game works as a late night chill stream. Lots of interaction, lots of hanging out, and enjoying the open world vibes of the game. And if that's what you're here for, you're in the right place. If you do like tonight's stream, I would ask if you could engage with it by liking the stream. I would appreciate that. If you're watching this on demand, if you could like the video and leave some comments what you think about the game, I'd appreciate that. And also, obviously, if you could support the stream tonight, that would be amazing. Ways to support are super chats and memberships on YouTube, kicks and subs on Kick, or a tip via PayPal, which you could do by typing !tip into the chat. Or if you're watching on demand, you can actually look at the description of any video and you'll find that link to get to my PayPal, okay? So thank you guys in advance. Please, let's get some support going. If we get good engagement and support tonight, I'm going to keep this game as part of my rotation. So let's see how it goes overall for the night. We already found this person. They wouldn't talk to me. Now they will.
I've seen.
You're Marg?
It depends. Ask.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized this game has totally low volume, doesn't
I
it?
don't meet many outside.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Dog. The hunter in the service of the horns of the sun.
I'm sorry the game's volume is so low. I just made it as loud as I could. I apologize. I totally forgot this game has totally low volume. All right, so you have a problem with the undead?
I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. I keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the charred conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
All right, we got to go find out if there's a necromancer or not. Trials, thanks for another $2. He says, can you kill any NPC like in New Vegas? I have no idea. Haven't really tried it yet. I would assume there'll probably be certain NPCs you can't kill like New Vegas, where if you do, it would break the game and they infinitely get up or whatever. Probably. Okay, I'll find out what's happening.
Good. I'm self-sufficient. However,
He sells stuff. What does he sell? Tanners trade hide to leather. Poison arrow, frost arrow. Death from afar. Fire arrow. Frost arrow, poison arrow. Nothing that I want. It's not my class, so. Alright, so we're heading this way and we're gonna see what's going on in this this graveyard. We should do a quick save, I assume. Yep. Okay. Alright. I don't like these builds. There we go. Brindilo. Very dead. Here it is. The good news is the ice really hurts the undead. Look at that. I think it might be their weakness. That is one stupid skeleton. For the record, there is no lock-on in the game. It is free aim, so you have to be accurate or you miss your shots. Bonk. I wonder if enemies respawn. They probably do. Shit. Critical hit, I guess. That's why he slowed down, I bet. A wolf! More! Another wolf. Jeez, I'm getting attacked from every direction. See, what I want to do is I want to have different loadouts. I want to get rid of that minion loadout and change that to be healing. This one. No. Oh, God. Wrong one. This one. Nope. See, I'm in the wrong... Oh. Did it again. I want to be able to heal now. I want to be able to absorb health. A raspberry. Yeah, this staff's pretty tough. Here's some fish soup. Drink some. Here's some fish soup. We can rest here. We can cook here. Okay. Oh. Culinary madness with Rumbolt. We learned Sewell's Delight and damn good fish. So if we're cooking, here's our recipes now. We can cook this stuff. Look, Beggar's Fare. Venison stew. We can cook all of this stuff. Sewell's Delight. We just learned how to do this. Let's craft it. Nice, we're cooking a whole bunch of good food instead of the shitty food. We're making good food. Damn good fish. Mashed taters. Got some taters. Too bad there's no animation to see these things being made. That'd be pretty cool. This is much better. We're gonna have tons of healing now. Okay. Lots of healing now. Good stuff. Kick chat is not broken. Everyone's just spamming it, so I'm ignoring them. If all people have to do is stop acting like fools, I'll interact with them over there. But you guys on YouTube are fine, so we're having a good time regardless. Rest up again. All right, so we can go back to the ice build now. Okay. Do a quick save. And let's head into this. This is where we're supposed to go, apparently. Do I like crab in real life? I do. I barely ever eat it because crab is such an expensive ingredient for food that I almost never would eat it. But when I get a chance to eat it, I enjoy it. Brained him. This one open. Small crypt unavailable during combat. Oh crap, this guy's right behind me. I didn't even see him. Chill out. Stay cool. See what's in the small crypt. Undead. I like that they get frozen and fall down. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh! Oh, God. Where'd he come from? A skeleton. Yo, oh, no! Dude, 2 hits. 2 freaking hits. Ugh. I love the beat up sound effect. Just a big bullet. Nope. Nice. What's crazy is, again, it feels like you're playing Skyrim, but at the same time, the graphics are just so improved because Skyrim is a freaking 14, 15-year-old game, right? Or whatever. So it just feels so different than playing Skyrim. Even though it feels so, it really does feel like this is the sequel to Skyrim in a lot of ways as I play it. Ooh, health potion and everything was there. That's nice. Let's get the food equipped here. Here we go. Keeper's Vigor. Increase movement speed by 20%. Increase your health by 25%. What happened there? I couldn't keep fasting. Just stand there and take it. Obviously, this is where we're supposed to go, right? Okay, let's not do that yet. Let's check the other areas first. Let me guess, this is locked. Oh, and was there anything this way? Yeah, a little side area with, like, coffins. Strike his ass with icicles. Enjoy your pummeling. Very nice. What is this? We have an opal, a blight opal. What the? Someone died. Look, there's stuff down there. Okay, let's see what's down here. In the area. Okay. Skulls. One potato and an onion bun. Onion bun. Yummy. Oh, we can dig here. Nice. Get Thicker Skin has become a member on YouTube. Well, thank you for joining. That's actually our first membership of the night, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, thank you. Again, if you guys are enjoying, please support the stream in some way. So many ways to do so, and I appreciate that. If we get a good audience tonight and good support tonight with that engagement, I will continue to play the game. So let's see what happens. This is definitely a test stream. See how this goes. I accidentally went backwards the wrong way. This is the correct way. Here we go. Oh, oh. What the fuck? This green, so someone to talk to. A person. Don't attack them. Who the hell is this? Mog?
Oh, who's come to visit me here? Surely you're not here to steal my treasures, are you?
Don't even know who she is.
Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp fae, nasty little thieving pest. But really, my name is Mog.
You mean this junk?
You offend me in my own home.
This bunch of junk?
So not nice. Yeah, sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, suddenly it becomes very important. And that glove? I've had it for ages.
Why do you steal
I'm
gloves?
just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? At least that's what some bores say. Nah, it's just hilarious watching you all lose your minds over a missing key or a sock.
So she's just a
I've been
bitch.
doing this for centuries. It's second nature by now.
Yeah, pretty much. This is a strange place to keep your treasures.
Strange. Thought people like being buried with their little trinkets and shiny bits. And since I'll be dying soon, a crypt seems perfect.
She's dying? Oh, that's sad.
That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came to Avalon, it's just been getting worse. They're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of milk with honey outside, but those folks are rare now.
Oh.
And when they all forget me, that's the end.
Oh, that's interesting. So is she some mythical creature or a deity, and she requires like a worship, but if she doesn't have it, she disappears? Huh. Is there any way to save you?
No, it's just the natural order of things. I've lived long enough anyway. But since I'm kicking the bucket soon, I could pass on some of my power to you. What you say?
Really? Ray Ray's, good evening. He says, good evening, and thanks for another chill stream. Too many stressors in life. Having chill streams to enjoy is refreshing. Thanks for coming by, Ray Ray's. Why would you do that?
Because first you'll have to do something for me, and it'll be hilariously fun.
What is it?
Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big or expensive, just a little trinket.
I don't know if I stole anything, did I?
Just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern. Will you do that for me?
All right.
Great. Now you can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin of theft, or break your promise. And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery, I'll be waiting right here.
So we can't do this for now because we don't have anything stolen. Once we steal something, we can come back, I guess. But if I had known that, I would have come here with a stolen item, but I didn't know that that was the case. All right, well, that's that, but now we continue on with this. No? Oh, shit! I wasn't looking. The game just looks so good. Ooh, lockpicks, coin purse, and a sharpening stone. Nice. Wait a minute, is that really it? That's all to dead end? So this was just an optional thing. This was not the main story dungeon. This is basically just to find her. Okay. Cool, let's get out of here. And we'll go to the actual story area. Sweet. She's a Nigerian prince scammer. She's the originator of the Nigerian prince scam, of course. Okay. Elitist, I didn't ban you for doing laughing emotes in the chat. I have no idea what you're talking about. Again, literally didn't happen. But go ahead and please throw as many accusations as you'd like at me. I was playing Black Ops. I wasn't banning people. Okay. Well, if you're banned on your main, you can contact me like everyone does and get unbanned. I don't know what happened. What in the holy hell is wrong with his face? Dude's got like mold growing on his head or something.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket?
No,
People
the
are
ghost might
trying
have.
to rest in peace, damn it.
They attacked me first.
You'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up
So
in
he's the
this
necromancer.
way is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls the senses, clouds the mind. Terrible for coordination.
All right, so I need to enter the crypt.
Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears.
Oh, let's see. Try perception? That ain't gonna work. I'll give him the 5.
Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be. Here, just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts. Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints.
So I wonder what happens if you loot or don't loot. Does it actually affect anything? I just accidentally healed. I did it again, man. That keeps happening. I keep pressing X by accident instead of A. Alright, he says not to loot. I probably won't. I'll just fight monsters like this guy.
He can rebind the keys, but he refuses to rebind the keys. Yeah, he just complains about it every time he fucking presses the wrong button. He complains about it instead of fixing it because he's a fucking loser.
I did a side roll. It's a evasive maneuvers.
He's a fucking.
Oh, I don't think there's enough enemies here right now. We need some more. I leveled up. Good. Damn. That was a lot of enemies. Stay down. It's pretty rewarding, or pretty enjoyable.
It's like
When you
chill,
get those big hits, you take them right out. Pretty good.
chill vibes for sure.
I just cleared out a bunch. One of these assholes.
Yeah, we're spamming that shit. Pick up major.
One-handed up. Good. Oh, he exploded. You see his head? He said not to grave rob. I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to grave rob. I'll kill them all, but I'm not going to grave rob because he said not to. I don't want to anger him. Maybe if you grave rob... Oh, key to the inner crypt. Maybe if you grave rob, you have to fight him on the way out because he's pissed with you. But if you don't grave rob, then you're good. That's what I'm guessing anyway.
Bro,
I'm not gonna touch anything. Seriously, I'm not gonna loot.
Kick is just. I don't know. We're just tired of Phil treating us like trash.
So I went from having really low mana to insanely high mana. I like don't run out anymore, pretty much, unless I fight a ton at once. Oh, there's a guy behind me, isn't there? Oh, there's like 3 guys behind me. What is that? Freaking knight. The lost knight. Nope.
I honestly don't know what set it off.
This guy's like a mini boss. It's tons of health.
I just went to eat my pizza and I came back and I was like, oh shit.
I think it's a shield, a magic shield.
A revolution. But he changed the ice instead of fireball now. Yeah, he's gonna be talking shit in the daily rap.
Whew, lost knight. He was tough. A cracked stone sword. He really was like a mini boss. He was a tough asshole. All right. I think he just looped back, so going this way. In this game, dungeons don't have maps, do
His
they?
name
No.
was Lightbulb.
See, unlike
What
Skyrim
happened?
or Elder Scrolls, there's
Somebody
no dungeon
named Lightbulb
maps.
Head get banned.
Oh, what the?
Somebody
Another
named
one.
Lightbulb
Shit.
Head got banned.
Not good. Stalking Tiger, how you doing, man? Thanks for $5. I'll read that out when I get a chance. For now, I have to fight this lost knight again.
Yeah, we can't stand for that shit.
Oh my god, can I freeze him? Yeah. Oh my god, my finger is tired. Oh. Holy shit. Those things got a ton of health. I backed myself into a corner here when I was fighting it. Ugh. I said I would not take any loot, so I'm not going to. Thanks, Stalking Tiger. He says, you played Far Cry Primal. I watched it recently. You made tons of caveman jokes and talked about nude women in the game. It was classic Phil. Well, there you go. And Stalking Tiger, with that, a penny bigger than Shocks, he actually gets on the leaderboard now. It's up to $27 of support. Thank you, Stalking Tiger, for that insight into the Far Cry Primal playthrough that I don't remember at all. I appreciate that. Okay.
Oh yeah, since he doesn't remember, that absolves him for any wrongdoing.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Again.
that's right, Phil.
Oh no, what is this? Okay, the good news is it's not an enemy. Take the rusty spear. Are you supposed to? I think you're supposed to. Oh, like that. Oh, great. Now watch it be like you stole. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were supposed to do it for a puzzle or something. I guess not. Now I'm lost. Now I don't remember which way I was going. This way? Maybe this is the way. Aha. It might be the necromancer. Anything over here? Nothing. All right, necromancer fight. There we go. All right, so like, save again. All right, let's see what happens here.
Careful there. Try not to step on the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
Advanced or not, I need you to stop doing whatever it is you're doing here.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Well, anyone that matters, that is.
Okay. Okay. Oh, let's see. You kill people and you raise their corpses? You're not trying to raise an undead army? Let's say that.
Oh, please. Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore. The problem is, I keep missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but I don't want mindless minions. I want truly living undead. Yet no matter what I do, it just won't work.
Ooh, spirituality 100%. That's because you may know the process, but you don't understand its nature.
Nonsense. The process, as you aptly called it, holds no secrets from me. I have studied its every stage, every aspect, all while keeping meticulous records. It's almost insulting how straightforward it is, how little variety there is at its very core. Death truly does make all of us equal. And yet, capturing the connection between the flesh and the spirit continues to elude me. No matter how I approach it. I've even tried to force it, but to no avail.
Perhaps it's something unique to every living being.
That's just sentimental drivel. Nothing uniquely significant about any of us. Take it from someone who's seen it all.
Well, this isn't gonna work.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
Nobody on Avalon is more experienced than I am. Nobody.
I gotta fight him.
Very well.
Sucks. I would have had
You know what
needed
I like
many
most about
stats to
the
not
dead?
fight him.
But don't tire. Don't feel pain. But you will.
That's stuck against the wall. He hit his own dude. You saw that? Almost got him. He got staggered. He's frozen. Got him. Very nice. His journal, a solution for obedience, revenants, skull staff, burning ember spell, which I already have. Skeleton army is new. That's a totally new one. Soul Savage, that's a new one, and a Necromancer set, so we just got a ton of loot. Let's take a look. We got so much good loot. Let's see. So, it's a ray. Remove targeted summon, restoring up to 75% of mana costed for its initial summoning based on their current health. So does that mean you can get rid of someone else's summon? So if I was fighting him, I would have been able to get rid, like, dispel his summons. That's interesting. We also have a skeleton army. Order your summoned skeletons to attack a specific target. So now, yeah, summon a skeleton to fight by your side. I'm going to guess that's way better than this. Oh, yeah, look at this. This guy, he's weak. See that? This is the stupid corpse eater, but this is a skeleton, which is much tougher. Okay, we're going to get rid of these. We're going to sell these because I have so many of them now. I also now have the skull staff. Increase your mana shield by 10% on a hit. Restore 10% of damage dealt as mana. So this is probably better. Yeah. Yeah, that's better than what I'm using. It's the same damage output, pretty much. Maybe slightly less, but you're getting mana back with each hit. All right, let's try it. I think they're about equal. From what I can see, they're about equal. Try it. Sucks is I don't really want to summon the skeleton. It's just not very good. Wait a minute, I screwed up. I did it again. I did it wrong. Oh. How do I always equip this stuff wrong? Like every time. There. That's what I wanted. Okay. So thank you. No Kino Entry gifted a sub tonight. Thank you to No Kino Entry for gifting a sub over on Kick. Finally, some Kick support. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, all right. Are we good? Cool. So we killed him. Anything else over here? No. That was it. We ended it. All right. I guess we leave. Yep. Anything over here? Oh, this is where we came from. Okay, good. This is how we leave. What does he have to say? Your master is dead.
Yes, I felt that.
Yo, big ups, Bob
Must
Dole.
have been surprised. People like him tend to forget that it can happen to them too.
What will happen to you now?
I guess I'll do what I always do. Clean up, put everyone back to sleep, and then take a little nap myself. Someone will come along again sooner or later. We can't have them seeing such a mess, can we?
What do you mean by what you always do?
Well, this master wasn't the first one. I'm sure he won't be the last. This place is very popular with their kind for some reason, and they always leave it in such a state. It's not like it would hurt them to pick up a few bones and put them back in place.
I guess this is goodbye.
It seems so. But before you go, I have a small favor to ask.
Oh, no, a favor?
As you can see, there's quite a commotion around here. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill all my duties before I need to rest again. Could you take what remains of the Master and place him in a special crypt I've prepared? If you feel so inclined, a few kind words about him would be welcome. Here's the key. Well, goodbye, then. And thank you for stopping by. It was truly appreciated. Though we are dead, we still enjoy having a visitor from time to time. It's nice to be remembered, even if just for a little while.
Okay. See here. Well, now I'm going to loot. Now I don't even care. I'm going to take all his stuff. Can't read the book? No. The Waning Ward? What is that? What did I just get? Is it a shield? It's a shield. My first shield. I could probably sell it because I'm not going to use shields. Elfian's music would have made it immortal. Everything else was unnecessary. I guess these are graves. These must be graves. Yep. Oh, I just get Abatark's Calling. Did we already have Abatark's Calling? What is Abatark's Calling? Is it a spell? Why can't I mess with my loadouts now? Something's messed up. Already had it? Yeah, it's okay. Explodes a random nearby corpse, dealing damage and applying bleed to enemies in the area. So if you're in like a graveyard and there's a bunch of corpses, you can blow the corpse up and hit things around it as if it's a bomb. Okay.
Yeah, that's from Diablo.
A lot of these are contextual. Like, it seems like that one only works when you're in a graveyard, or the other one was de-summon. That only works when you're fighting summoned monsters, and that's kind of limited, honestly. I don't know how much use we're going to get out of that. Alright, let's bury this guy. His body's all the way over here. What a pain. Wait a minute. I didn't kill him here. I actually didn't kill him there. That's weird that it went back over there. His body was over here somewhere in a hallway. But I had to get his remembrance. Okay. I ran by the door. So what do I do? I'm here. What do? I have his remembrance. What am I supposed to do with it? What am I don't get it. The quest, there's no quest indicator anywhere. What do they want me to do? What do you want me to do? Why are you being annoying? Just tell me what to do. There we go. So, despite his method, his heart was in the right place. He was a fool and a maniac. He picked the bone with the wrong person. It was a grave mistake. There you go. That's what I just put. That's what I put on his tombstone. Wow. That's something to put on someone's tombstone. Damn. All right, so now we can leave, and we gotta basically go back to town and, well, not back to town, back to the tower where that Fletcher was. We had given us the quest, trade it in, get our reward, and go from there. Oh, wait a minute. I stole the shirt. So now I can go back to that spirit, the woman, right? And I can give her the stolen shirt, and I can do her quest. Okay. Well, all the bodies just fell. Bloop. Okay. Let's save. And let us split our part here. When we come back, there'll be another hour of fun tainted grail here on the stream, where we'll continue on. We'll go give this to the whatever her name was. I forgot her name. See if that quest continues, and then we will continue on with the story. So thanks, guys, for watching. Again, if you like tainted grail, let me know. Like the video, leave some comments, all right? Perhaps support if you can after the fact. I would appreciate that. And I'll see you all for the next part. Cool. All right, folks, I have to go pee, so I'm going to do that. For the record, I'm literally ignoring kick chat because there's no reason to acknowledge any of the nonsense. Like, if someone actually tags me in kick chat and says something pertinent to the stream, I'll address it. Everyone else, I'm just going to ignore. Like, there's no reason to pay any attention to the children there, okay? But as for you guys on YouTube, thanks for chilling. Thanks for engaging and supporting tonight. So here's the deal. Take a look at where we are on the leaderboard. We're at 32 bucks of support, and the stream has been on for nearly 2 hours. I have an hour left of gameplay. So I would argue we have a decent engaged crowd for the game on YouTube and no one at all on Kick, but you can't really help that Kick is apparently just demented tonight, okay? But there's no way that I can keep this in the rotation if we're going to have $30 nights, just being frank with all of you, all right? So let's see what happens tonight. If more people engage and support by the end of the stream the next hour, I'll continue and consider keeping it in the rotation on a night stream. If it doesn't go well in the next hour, we're done with this game. This is now the third attempt. You know, it's not like, oh, I tried it once, I tried it twice. This is the third attempt, and I can't, again, make people like it. I like it. I'm having good fun exploring and doing this stuff, but I can't make the audience like the game, okay? So let's see how it goes in the next hour or so. And I'll be back in just a minute. I gotta pee. Be right back. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So, like I said, one more hour of Tainted Grail. Let's see how it goes. If things pick up and we get more engagement and support, I'll play it again. If it just stays as it is right now, then this is it for Tainted Grail. The thing is, I like it. I would like to continue with it. But that is just my feeling. It doesn't mean that that's going to be represented by the people watching. I'm not streaming for me. I'm streaming for us. It's as much of a hobby as it is my job. So I have to do things that people want. All right? So if you like Tainted Grail, you're enjoying the chill vibes, you want to see more of this game, then please support this stream. Okay? All right, let's continue. Okay, everyone. So we just finished up taking out the Necromancer. We now have a stolen item. So we can go over here and we can give that stolen item to this entity, whatever the heck you want to call her, in the cave, who requested that we give her a Oh, body just went limp, just like what happens in Elden Ring, or Elder Scrolls, by the way. Oh, I didn't even notice that stuff before. So we have the item. We can go give it to this woman and continue the quest line.
Well, have you got a little stolen something for me yet?
Yes, we do. Here we go. I do. The shirt.
Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for.
Don't tell her we got off a corpse.
A human doing my work. I can't take it. You've been just a great source of fun. All right, time for my part of the deal, I guess. Close your eyes, put on a serious face, like something very mystical is happening. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And done. Now you've got a bit of my power. Go into the world, use it well.
I don't feel any different.
Nah, don't worry. You'll feel it when you sneak up to pinch something from someone. Take care now.
So, what did we get? Is there a way to see buffs and things that our character has? Well, first of all, I leveled up apparently, which I didn't even realize. Is it under status? Optimal dash? Defines how many times you can dash in a row without any penalties. Is that what she just gave us? That's the only thing I'm seeing. Theft also went up to almost 20, or up to 25. Is that what it is? Did she just give us a theft boost, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm thinking that might be what it is. Maybe she just gave us a big theft boost, right? Because our stats for theft weren't that high, and now they're, like, pretty high. That's what I'm thinking. All right, well, hey. Cool. All right, let's go trade in this quest now. Well, I'm going to use my points, but we have to get to a campfire. You cannot level until you get to a campfire in this game. So, do I want to keep going with spirituality? And if I do, maybe I don't want to do this one anymore. Let's take a look. Soul cubes and wands increase spell power by 50% when equipped. Oh, okay. I might want to go with that. Wands have stronger effects. Wands have a 70% chance to restore your mana cost. Wands grant a mana shield. Killing an enemy increases effects of a wand. Summoning buffs. What's this? Combat. Your spell power increased by 10%? Okay. Let's go for one of these. Either spell power by 10% or the wand increases your spell power by 15%. Let's do that. Sweet. Okay. And then as for attributes, I think just keep going with spirituality, mana and mana regeneration. Right now I'm going to do spirituality, but I think I might eventually stop doing it and put stats into other stuff. Okay. Now, we have to reselect the quest. Here it is. Dead as Dreams. That's what I want to do next. Virgus. Okay, we're gonna go back to town. And we're gonna report to Virgus that we did this. Do I have a favorite Skyrim quest? Oh, man. I think a lot of the best quests in Elder Scrolls games are always the faction quests, right? So all the different factions, the warrior faction, and you find out that they're all like werewolves and stuff, and that's neat to me. The what is it, the Thieves Guild, where there's the underground stage where the whole thing floods and everything, and you got to get out, and eventually you talk to the Assassin's Guild, you talk to the god or whatever, god of death or whatever it is, or the god of killing assassinations. That's all cool stuff. Okay, going back to town. Oh, no, we're not. We're going the wrong way. This is the fast travel. How do you get into the town? Up here, right? Yeah, it's to my right. It's right here. Okay. All right. That's true. Bombed Honor says seeing the Greybeards for the first time was cool. There was a lot that was really cool about Skyrim. High adventure. At any point you're doing whatever and a dragon flies in, now you gotta fight it and you team up with the whole town to do it. That's really cool stuff. The Bard's... Oh, yeah, the Bard's College quest line with the music, the magic, and the big magical sphere at the end. That's really cool. Yeah, I liked a lot of the stuff in Skyrim. Okay. Playing the guitar. So guys just sitting here doing nothing.
Didn't expect to see you here.
All right, about the Forgotten Cemetery.
Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there?
Yes, I did. A necromancer was conducting experiments in the cemetery. He's not your problem anymore.
Great. Necromancer. Just what we needed. It wasn't the Dark Druid from the legends, was it?
No.
Good thing you got rid of him then. We already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. We don't need an army of the undead to boot. You did well. Maybe it's not so bad having you here.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Hold on one second here. Okay. I just had to change something quickly that people were spamming. I just put it into it, so now they can't spam it anymore. Cool. I can maybe turn it on again later when people start acting their age. All right. Okay. Now can we talk to the captain?
Hmm?
I solved the problem at the cemetery for you.
You've done your part in proving your worth. All right. You deserve the truth. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared.
I figured something was going
I have
on.
my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
Perception of 20. This ain't gonna work.
I don't like your tone, my friend.
Oh, wait.
But all right.
It worked?
What do you turn off?
He's at the All-Mother's Temple.
It worked
But
anyway.
I will warn
What do you turn off?
If he's not dead already, I'm pretty sure you'll be if you decide to go there. That's where
They're
the
still
Dalriada
spamming.
tribes are holed up, and they're not known for their kindness.
Oh,
And
the
if you
bot
do find the
tricks?
captain, Tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
Exactly. Ruination Gaming says it's like rolling a 1 and still passing the saving throw. I mean, I had 20% chance and apparently it worked, so not going to complain. All right. Our new quest. Here he is. The captain isn't at the Horns. Let's do this. The All Mother's Temple. Let's take a look at the map and see exactly where this is. Jeez, we're not even close. Yeah, not even close at all. Oh, man. This is way far away. I mean, I guess we could just go on foot. We'll walk straight this way. We'll walk up the road and see how this takes us. This actually is one of our targets. So this is all enemies. Oh, God. Damn, it's so far away. Oh, well, I guess we'll have to see what happens here. What's up, Scotty Doo? How are you tonight? I am a mage class. I'm a mage class in this game, so... Oh, wait, I could sleep here. Can we cook anything? Yes, let's take a look at our recipes. An onion bun. Make 16. Dang, let's do it. Okay, just general cooked vegetables now. I don't want those. Cooking level up. Probably don't want to try to jump down from here. Probably a bad idea. Elder Scrolls Online, I don't have an interest. It's an MMO, and MMOs I can't usually play because, number one, they're insane time investment. They usually require some element of cooperation. Having the always online thing adds to the trolling aspect. It's just not worth it. I've tried a couple MMOs in the past. They did not work because of people messing with it, so that's why I don't do MMOs. I really have no interest in them. Which is a shame, because, again, we probably won't get a new Elder Scrolls forever. You know, like 10 years maybe. In a lot of ways, why does it say draw a picture? Why is it asking me to do that? What the hell? Why is it doing that? Why does it just say draw a picture A? It won't go away. It's like glitched. What the hell? I seem to be glitched, and I can't get the draw a picture command to go away at all. I can't draw my weapon. Now I'm eating by accident. I can't draw my weapon. The game is glitched. There we go. It was actually glitched for a second. I couldn't get to do anything. Now I wasted a bunch of healing. Figures. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. Just gonna go around, because if I go there, that's the enemy base. And that leads to one of the targets. Maybe I could go this way? Okay. I tried playing Back 4 Blood and played through the campaign once, but after that, I never played it again because I found it pretty boring compared to Left 4 Dead. No, I'm playing Arc Raiders right now, and except for the very first time when I tried to play it a couple weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, there were some trolling, but since then, there really hasn't been any, so I actually stopped even hiding my drops, and it seems like the game still works, so Arc Raiders seems fine. But, like, I tried to play World of Warcraft. The first time I tried to play World of Warcraft, I couldn't even get out of the early spawn area because the initial missions are like, oh, go kill a certain amount of enemies. You go to do it, and the trolls would kill the entire mob 1,000,000 times before I could ever get to one. Yeah. Then I tried to play it again, And the second time I tried to play it, they literally followed me around, just basically having disgusting names like doxing and stuff like that, racist stuff, and they would just surround me with these names on screen. I was like, well, I can't play this. I'm going to get in trouble. So I ended up having to basically drop the playthrough, and I played it offline for a little bit, which obviously wasn't the original wasn't the original intention. And then after that, I just never played it again. Ogre boss fight, even though it's not really a boss fight. This is going to be way easier than the first time. Way better equipped to fight the guy this time. A proper dropping of the head. Like, take that, bitch. And right on the head. I love it. Unlike the first time, this is about to be a flawless victory. Because I have just endless mana now. I have so much mana regeneration, he can't do anything. Done. Ogre Bounty. Nice. Completely owned. A grindstone? Can I do anything with this? Attach a relic? Look at all this. I can make a corpse eater's cap. Ooh. Corpse eater's rags. I guess I'll make one of these. Why not? I'll make this one. Craft. Broken item created. Oh. Weak corpse eater's cap. Okay. That's still not bad, right? Oh, I can make lockpicks? Cool. I can make up to 32 lockpicks? Really? What am I using? How many did I make? I don't think I made as many as they thought I could, but at least I made something. Upgrade. What is this? Look at this. Necromancer robe. Oh, I didn't even put it on. Oh, shit. Hold on a second here. I didn't even put on the Necromancer robe. I forgot to check. Nice. Manager regeneration increased by 2.5. Max mana increased by 10. Sweet. This is all good stuff. Nice. Okay. I love the graphics flat, man. I agree. I think the graphics are great. So can I improve this? No, I don't have the ingredients required. Darn. Nope. Nope. Don't have them. Okay. Attach a relic? Add a relic slot, but do I have any relics to put on there? I do. Blight Opal. Inflict poison. Okay. Cool. Armor weight reduction. I probably don't care about that. I'm probably lightweight. And transmogrification. How does this work? Does it just change the appearance? Oh, yes. All it does, it makes an item look like a different item. That's all it is. So if I wanted to use the skull staff and make it look like the wand, I could do that here. That's what transmogrification is. Okay. Cool. All right. Banned for existing, which is obviously a troll name, says, I'd like a badge deal. Okay, contribute, and you can have it. 10 subs for a VIP badge, 20 subs for an OG badge. Go for it.
Damn, that's pricey.
All right, let's continue. My first time finding that grindstone, that was fun. So now the question is, do I want to put on the cap or do I want to leave on my hat? This is attack speed. Oh, I can't. It's strength and dexterity. Can't even use it. So we're using this. Max mana by 10. All right. All right, so all that was in here was actually that fight. And that was for a bounty. Now we continue through. Yep. I should save. All right, we continue on this way now. Would I accept 8 subs? I would always accept 8 subs, low tax. Of course I would. Why would I turn down 8 subs? Why would I do that? What a silly question. Of course I accept 8 subs. These enemies? Who is this? Oh, these are enemies. All right, here we go. Whoa, what just happened? He teleported. Did you see that?
You're in for a world of pain!
Sure about that?
This is my lucky day.
Oh, he hit me with a stupid axe? That's ridiculous.
More money?
They're one-handing axes and hitting me with them.
I'm not even yet. You'll regret this.
I have no stamina, so I can't move.
You're only making.
So much for them. There's another one. Another branded skin. What is an orb of vortex? I don't know, but I'll take them. I don't even know what those are. Where'd the other dead guy go? I don't know. I don't know where his body went. Who's this guy? Well, thank you, Sebastian. Thanks for being nice. What a nice thing to say. Low taxes. Oh, low tax. You gotta clarify. Are you saying would I accept 8 subs for a badge instead of 10? I guess so. I guess I would. So 8 subs for the VIP badge instead of the usual 10. All right, I'll do that tonight if you're interested. I didn't know that's what you meant. You didn't even say that. Ragged Camelot Noblein Doublet. Reinforced chest. Let's save. Coins, a rejuvenation potion, orb of vortex, and an ambergris fragment. Interesting. Ambergris. I don't know what that is. It says it increases your health by 12. Is that permanent? Increases your max health by 12. It's a jeweler. It's an amulet. Oh. How do I equip that? Here it is. I have increase critical chance by 5. Receiving fatal damage. No, that it makes it break. Here, I want this then. Equip that. Sweet. Okay. I know that's not the real low tax, obviously, but it's someone in chat named low tax who's interested in a badge deal if they want to do it. There's a million people who all have names that aren't. They're not the people who they're really saying they are. What is that thing up there? Look at that. That thing looks cool. Is that where we're headed? That is where we're headed. Oh, okay. We have to go this way then. See that? There's a way over here to go to cross. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Guys, we got about a half an hour roughly left on tonight's Tainted Grail 2 or Tainted Grail 2, excuse me. A Tainted Grail stream. I hope that you are in. Oh, there's a bear. I hope that you're enjoying. I'm having a good time. I would love to continue the playthrough, but as of right now, unless we get more engagement and support, that's just not happening. You know, we're at a $30 stream right now, so unless more people support, sadly, we won't be playing it again. I would like to play it again, so if you like it, please support it. Let's go.
Your armor won't save you. You're no match for our band.
I'm level 10, sweet. Okay, this guy's pissing me off.
Your wealth is ours. You are nothing but a peasant.
Yeah, heal that, bitch.
You're no match for our band. I see fear in your eyes. You're only making me angrier.
I rocked his ass. There we go. Another skin. Where'd the other guy? I'm having a hard time finding the bodies after I kill people. Look, where'd the other body go? They like absorbed into the grass and now I can't see shit. That sucks. And I lose out on loot. That's obviously here. Look, they're gone. Their body just sucked into the grass. That blows. Okay. Oh, alrighty. Up this way. Aha. All Mother's Temple.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are you? To the temple.
Closed.
Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. There is no other temple.
Not my problem. Now scram before I lose my patience.
Fighter. I need to get inside, even if it means going through you. Also, I have a message for your leader.
Oh, really? Lying to Dalrita? You've got guts, but no honor. Lucky for you, I'm always willing to give people a chance to earn it back.
Is she ridiculous? She thinks she's gonna beat me? What is she doing? Heal that. I interrupted her. Nice.
It's been a while since someone bested me. I guess I really have gotten rusty. Still, a win is a win. You can pass through. Just don't do anything stupid. Brown's berserkers have even less patience than I do.
Beat the shit out of them too then, I guess. Since you're all pushovers.
Why is everything always such a hassle? Still doesn't tell me anything.
What's going on?
First, he showed up here like a dimwit. Now you're walking around camp like it's nothing. I look into your eyes and I don't know whether you're made of steel or you're just a fool. But you are here. And Maven didn't chop you to pieces with her axe. The runes seem to favor you, even though you're an outsider. I guess that has to be enough, for now. It's still more than you should expect. If you need something, talk to Vran. She's in charge. The woman. Go.
You're
Bring
led
glory
by a
to your
woman?
ancestors. Tharov will be waiting.
Rich says, I will offer a 10 match. I like the dark Skyrim feel of the game. So, Rich, are you saying if someone does a $10 contribution, you'll match it? There you go. Rich just made that offer. I think that's what the offer he's making, if you can confirm in chat. That's stealing. Okay.
Someone's bound to start trouble.
Sabadur? Ukhwi. His name was Ukhwi. Where the hell is the quest? I can't find it. Here I am. Is this them?
Why is everything always such a hassle?
No, we came all the way up here. It's a dead end. What am I supposed to do? The problem is I have no quest marker right now. Like, is that it? Yeah. But look, as I turn, the quest isn't on in my... The quest isn't anywhere on my compass. What? Why? Why is it not on my compass? What's going on? This is weird. Follow the road up? What road up? Look, I'm going up. It's a dead end.
Nothing ever happens.
If nothing happens by nightfall,
This way?
I start
Oh, okay.
back
Here we go. I was confusing because it was foggy. I couldn't see. This must be it. Trespass? Why am I trespassing? What are you talking about? Well, these guys are gonna have to get their asses whooped then. I'm stuck and I don't know why. I'm gonna die now. I get the feeling I wasn't supposed to do this. I have no idea what happened.
Why is everything always such a hassle?
Maybe I try to stealth by them?
I wasn't made to wait. I was made to end things.
Fuck, one of them's right there. Fuck, one of them's right there.
Stealing or killing, that's a crime in these lands. But we don't throw men in cages. We fight them. Good. That's how we do things here.
Guy's not freezable. Look how little health I got out of him. What is what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to fight him or not? Oh my god. What? How did that hit me exactly?
Yo, Deluxe, blah. Big ups, Belfour.
He hit me again? Are you fucking serious? This is very exciting stuff. What the fuck happened? I don't even get it. What just happened? Did I win? Why is this guy still staring at me? Well, Low Tax has done it. Low Tax actually just gifted 8 subs over on Kick. Thank you, Low Tax. I'm a man of my word. With 8 subs, I'll give you the VIP badge. Let's count that towards the stream, shall we? So, that's 40 bucks of support. And I will give Low Tax the badge. There you go. The Low Tax just got the VIP badge on Kick. Thank you so much for supporting the stream tonight. As you see, it's been an incredibly slow night for support. Meaning it probably means this is the last night for this game, which is sad because I really like it. But, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Right? So thank you, Low Tax. I appreciate that. Okay. I took a wand of festering rot. Whoa. It's good, but it's stolen. And it looks dope. So I don't understand. I'm on the map where I was supposed to be for the mission, and nothing's happening. See that, right? I'm right on top of the mission. It's not here. There's nothing here. Look. What the fuck? I don't know what's going on. The game's mission doesn't seem to work right. Look, I should find a way to enter the All-Mother's Temple. I'm in the All-Mother's Temple. Marky says try doing a side quest. What side quest? There was no side quest. It just said to come straight here. So I did, and now I can't do anything, and everything's screwed up. You see, I'm not at the temple. I was at the temple. There was nothing to do at the temple but fight them. And I won the fight, and then they ran away, and now we're back at square one again. Look, there's the guy again. What the fuck am I supposed to do? This is literally the temple. There's nothing here. I don't get it. Magma did a $2 super chat saying, did you notice your trolls are liberals? I don't know. I don't pay any attention to my trolls at all. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't care. Apparently these guys aren't bothering me. I can lockpick it, it says.
Rita, you don't explain yourself. You prove yourself.
Oh, come on.
Good. That's how we do things here.
Poison's destroying him. Apparently the poison in this thing is insanely good. Dude, the poison is ridiculously good. He got melted. Wow.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will soon figure out something's not right.
Thanks, Mega, for $2.
Don't fret. To the Dolriada, honor matters more than life itself. We gave you our word.
But do you realize taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up Camelot's intervention.
Taking the temple was inevitable.
Why? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot into invading? Or do you just not like the All-Mother?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mirror.
That doesn't answer my question. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribes. How did you even get in here?
Whoever he is, I cannot say he lacks courage. We don't usually take visitors. So he must have found a way to get here.
I'm looking for the captain of the Horns of the South. I have this pin.
Well, That seems to be a matter for the Horns of the South. I do not need to be involved. I trust you to know what should be shared, and what's best kept to yourself.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got courage. So tell me, who are you, and what do you need from me?
Oh, for the record, Dunsfelter, no one who I banned tonight should ever be unbanned, ever. Forever. They were all in here saying horrible things. It wasn't them spamming the emote, because everyone's spamming the thumbs down emote I ignored. But there were people in here saying ridiculously awful things to try to get attention, and I personally banned the ones who were the worst. So do not unban anyone under any circumstance who I banned tonight. They don't deserve it. They're just horrible people. Okay. Are you conspiring with one eye?
Conspiring? Don't be absurd. That's such a poor word for something so beneficial. I don't see, however, why I need to explain myself to a stranger. And not a very sharp one at that. If you're wondering why the commander of the largest garrison in the south would want to make a deal with the most powerful military force since the Age of Legends.
I want to wield Excalibur.
Good luck with that. Only King Arthur can wield Excalibur. Every fool on Avalon knows that.
Caradoc claims you know how to do it. Magma did another $5 super chat. He says, your trolls' criticisms are woke narratives like crying that it's racist for mild jokes. No, they don't actually have a narrative. Their narrative is everything that I do is wrong, so they have content to farm. That's it. It has nothing to do with it actually being racist or sexist or political or extreme. Everything is just wrong because I said it. They complain that I don't make jokes like I used to and say that my commentary is boring, but then they say I'm also still racist. Well, what are you talking about? Yeah, I used to make general racial jokes in my content before, over a decade ago. I don't anymore. So what are you talking about? So, I just don't care. None of this makes any matters to me. Okay? Okay. Okay, here we go.
Ah, Caradoc. Well, that changes things. I had a feeling that pin you're waving round were his. Fine. Yes, every new captain gets a set of secrets passed down from his predecessor. And yes, one of those secrets is how to touch Excalibur and survive.
Oh.
But nothing in life is free. You know that. Do something for me, and I might consider sharing our greatest secret with you.
Of course, it couldn't be easy. What do you want me to do?
The Pure is breathing down my neck. And I hate it when somebody's breathing down my neck. Even worse, One Eye's men says he's already set up camp at our old stronghold in the west.
What do you want from me?
Galahad needs to die, obviously.
Wow.
That'll solve most of our problems. We'll just say he had an unfortunate accident. I don't know, fell on a pitchfork or something, and sweep it under the rug, yeah? Then we can continue our talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides to act, it'll be too late.
So he wants me to kill Galahad, the guy who saved me at the beginning of the game. If I get rid of Galahad, you'll tell me about Excalibur?
Yeah, it's that simple.
Wow. Damn, I could just say I don't like traitors, die.
I was afraid you might not be as smart as I hoped you were.
I was supposed to know there was someone else in the room. What is that noise? So this scene is done wrong. There's no way you would have known that if you attack this guy that you have to kill all these people at once. This is impossible to know. Now I'm screwed. Because how was I supposed to know that this was going to happen? Right? I'm screwed. Unless I do it from here again, but look, it's gonna start the fight. There's a million guys in here. There's literally no way to do this. It auto-saved after the choice. So now my playthrough is screwed unless I replay like 10 minutes and have to sneak back in, I think. Did he die? I think he's dead. But now I got hit from behind. Look at all my health.
Still standing.
Oh my god. This is like impossible. I killed the guy, but now this is so ridiculous. Now there's nowhere to do it. I have to load from here, I guess, and re-sneak and everything. Oh, okay, it didn't re-sneak. It's just the whole dialogue.
We need...
Don't take.
Why?
We believe in.
That doesn't... What do you...
Where I.
And not... Fine, but not... Even... Will jump there. Yeah. Just... And now...
Okay.
Excuse me, I have... things to do before the matter is settled.
Oh, he disappeared. He disappeared from the game. So with this new weapon that I stole, the weapon is absolutely ridiculously over-the-top powerful with its poison, but these guys still hit for so much damage, there's no way that I can legit fight them. A jute fiber. Linen fiber. It's over here. They won't let me make an offering to the Allmother. I wonder why. Huh. I wonder why. That's weird. Looks like you're supposed to be able to, but they won't let me. Do you think there's actually a way that you could fight off all these guys and survive it at this point in the game? I don't think so. So I actually have to go kill Galahad. Like that's the plot now. Is to go kill. Yeah, see, the captain asked me to kill Galahad. Sheesh. That's pretty crazy to have to go kill Galahad, man. Someone to the buck says this game sucks. Drop it now. Wow. I mean, I disagree. I like it, but again, you know, I have to gauge my audience and what they say. Sadly, it just doesn't seem to me like there's enough of a crowd for this game, and that's sad. I like it. I feel like this game is solid. Is it a little wonky? Yeah, like the fact that what I just happened where I showed up and I had to try to sneak in and I had to fight the guy twice or whatever, that doesn't seem like that's what it was supposed to happen. I almost feel like there was a quest I needed to do in order to get in here and not have them all aggro to me. But I don't know what the quest was. I never found it, you know? So maybe there was a way to do it, and maybe it's one of those games that's open and you can do things in many different ways, which is good in my opinion, actually. But at the same time, again, I can't make you guys like the game. And I've now played it 3 streams. The first stream, people were inquisitive of it because it was a game that had been gifted to me by the devs and they wanted to see what it was. The last stream, immediately, people were turned off saying they were bored because it just plays kind of like Elder Scrolls, which I agree. The game plays like Elder Scrolls. That's the idea. I think that's what they were going for. And it didn't do so good on that stream. And I said, I'll give it another chance, but we'll do it as a night stream to see if we can have a late night chill crowd. We don't have much of a late night chill crowd. There's some people here who are chilling, but not a ton. We have a ton of trolls, that's for sure. And, you know, I'm trying to do my best here, but I can't do that much. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing it. I enjoyed it tonight. I had a good time with it. I did. But there just wasn't enough people who seemed to like it. And more than half the audience is complaining, saying that it sucks. I don't know what else to say. Okay? Yeah. Well, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to lie. I am disappointed because I personally like the game. And when there's a game that I like, but it just doesn't work out on the streams, it does upset me. And this is one that I'm not bored of. Unlike a game like Power Wash Simulator, I was getting bored of. Definitely Mega Bonk recently, I got bored of. This is a game I'm not bored of at all. I'm liking it. But as you can see, what am I supposed to do about it? You know? Like, if it weren't for the 8 subs from Low Tax on Kick, we wouldn't even have $50 of support tonight. So, I have to play what people are going to show up for, engage, and support with. We had a lot of trolls. Engagement was just okay, and support was bad tonight. So, I guess that's that, right? What elements do I like about it? I like its open world nature, exploration. The combat is actually engaging and fun. I like that I'm leveling up and doing different things. It started off as just chucking fireballs, but now I have powerful weapons that I'm using that are working because I'm mage class. Again, it just feels like the spiritual successor to Elder Scrolls, and I like Elder Scrolls. So that's what I mean. Like, I just want to play more Elder Scrolls. There's no new Elder Scrolls. This is it. And it's disappointing to me that people just don't care. You know? Again, this is reminding me very much of what happened with Metaphor, where we played 12 plus hours of the beta, or excuse me, the demo. I absolutely loved it, and it just didn't click with the viewers. And they told me don't play, so I didn't. I never bought it, never played it. This is a situation where we're now, what, like 7 hours in? Everything about the game I'm liking. There is a little wonkiness to it, I'll admit. But for the most part, it's fun. Like, I'm genuinely just having fun playing it. And there's not much I can do about that. That not enough people were here to engage and support with it, you know? So, I don't know. At this point, I don't even know what to do. I mean, I can definitely ask people, you know, over the next couple of days what they want to do. But for the most part, it seems like people just don't want it. So, and that sucks. For those watching on demand, listen, I like it. I really like this game. But what am I supposed to do? You know? Well, let's see what happens. You know? Maybe things will change between now and the middle of next week. When, you know, when I have to make a decision if I'm going to play it again. By all means, let me know what you think. Leave comments on the videos as you see them and say, do you like the game enough that I should keep going? But will you show up, or will people actually come out and engage and support with it or not? I can't be playing it for myself. All right? All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching. We'll see what happens by the middle of next week. All right, guys. Thank you. And let's hope for the best. Let's see what happens. All right. Okay. All right. So, that's going to be it for the week, guys. Oh, I know, bro. And he says, I enjoyed games I see regularly said they enjoy. I don't know. Yeah, I know. But here's the question. What happened then? Why are we at $80 of support, $40 of which came from one person who dropped subs on Kick? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was no one here to support it. Yes, there were some people here that were chilling, but I can't do streams that are not going to have people showing up for. You understand? Like, I just can't. I need to have games that people want to see. And it doesn't seem like this is one. And this is the third attempt, not the first, not the second, the third attempt to make it work, and it still hasn't. So I don't know what to do. I've done everything I tried. I've tried both slots, right? I tried daytime and nighttime slot. You know, I don't know. Well, it is what it is. I said it really does to me. It feels like this is the second type your @ command. There's many fresh accounts the last few days. I know. What are you talking about on YouTube? I don't know what you mean. All right. Well, it is what it is. It's another. It really is another metaphor for me. But you know, in this case, there's tons of other things we can be doing. Like, for example, all right, first of all, next week, even if we don't play Tainted Grail again, we've still got Expedition 33, Arc Raiders, Pokemon ZA Legends that are all and RimWorld. We have 4 games that are working. We have Call of Duty, which I'm going to try as a night stream next week and see how that works. We've got a new game coming out next week in Code Violet, you know, and there's other games as well that people have asked me to try, like little night streams or whatever. You know, maybe we could try another random game next week. Let's see, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, I really tried hard with this one. I did. I tried to get people to like it. I don't know. Okay. We are. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's get the lights on. Broden, I'm trying to understand what your point was. Are you saying that a lot of the accounts that are complaining about this particular game are new accounts and likely trolls? Is that what you're saying? Like, listen, I'm not going to dispute that at all. I agree with you. You don't even know, Broden, because you're not over on the Kick Chat. All day, the Kick Chat has been nonstop trolling. Call of Duty earlier today, and now this, like, all day, the Kick Chat has just been trolls and nothing else. There's been a small handful of normal people, but most people have just been trolling all day. So I'm trying to completely ignore them. See what I mean? I'm just trying to completely ignore them and judge the game of its own merits. And the game is good on its own merits. The problem is, again, when I play a game, my time is valuable. People always want me to do a million things, right? Right now, people want me to play more RimWorld, right? They want me to continue on with the playthroughs that I've been doing, like more Arc Raiders drop so I can get better at the game and do things at a more rapid pace, because right now I'm doing things at a pretty slow pace in that game. They want me to get through Expedition 33's content, right? They do. It was waiting all year to play it. We're finally playing it. People don't want to wait another 2-3 months to see me get to Simon. Everyone wants to see me get to this Simon boss in that game, right? Pokemon. All right, and Pokemon Legends ZA has been doing really well. Great streams, chill vibes, and we're nearing the end of that game, okay? Call of Duty is the one that right now is on the fence because I want to play it, but it just brings a lot of troll element and not a lot of support. And it makes me feel like, is it worth it? Is it worth it to have entire troll, chats? I don't know. But with Tainted Grail, this very much was an experiment. This was a game I was going to play earlier in the year. Missed out on it. Got it. Trolls, of course, went and completely harassed the game developer to the point where the game developer had to publicly say, oh, please, no, don't harass us. We didn't have any collaboration with Darkside Phil, which they didn't. They reached out to me and said they wanted to give me a free copy of the game, a collector's edition, to help promote their DLC, which I said, sure. And that was it. As I made it clear to everyone, I don't have any sponsorship deal with them or anything. I was probably one of many people who they saw was interested in the game, where they reached out and sent them the game. So what they've done now is they made a collaborated effort that every time I play this game, they want to basically try to ruin the streams, even though there's nothing wrong with the game or the streams. You know? So it is what it is. Like, as you can see, the YouTube has been fine tonight. Kick's been a nightmare. Kick has been like a breeding ground of just disgusting filth. Okay? But the YouTube chat's been fine tonight. But when I play a game, there's 3 criteria. All right? The first criteria is how many people show up. On the YouTube side, we had over 200 viewers tonight. That's not bad. The Kick side was artificially inflated by trolls. Okay? Engagement. On the YouTube side, we had a good, I'd say 20-some people that were actively talking and interested in the game. That's a good amount. On the Kick side, it was all trolls. 100% trolls. So no one on that even talking about the game at all night. Okay? Support. Not a great night for support. Okay, I just got another $5 super chat from Magma talking about my trolls again, which I don't want to talk about. Okay, not a great night for support at all. And so, if people really want this game, I said, and I made it abundantly clear too, did I not? I said, we tried it as a day stream, it didn't really work. Let's try it as a night stream, as a chill stream where we can interact and hang out. But I need the people who want this game to show up. Where are they? Wait, the entire Kick chat is trolls. Like you just made the point. Half the people talking in YouTube chat are new accounts, i.e., troll sock accounts. It just doesn't seem like this game has much of a following in my fan base or viewer base. I tried 3 streams. You know, how many times do I keep trying and having a time when slow chat, no support? You know what I'm saying? How many times? How many times do I bother? I don't know. What do I do? I'm looking for honest feedback because I got to get out of here. But I'm looking for honest feedback. Like, there are games that are absolutely working. And by the way, people are still asking me to try other games, play other games. There's tons of games that have popped up in the last few weeks that people said, would I try them out? Would I add them into the schedule? At least give them a shot. That's one of the new things we're doing this week is we're trying new games. And even though I try a game, even if I might like it, it doesn't mean it's going to work for my streams. And that sucks. Because games like Metaphor, 100%. I wanted to play as a playthrough. Didn't work. I had to skip it. Okay? This game is right up my alley for the kind of game that I want to play. I would love to have this in the rotation as a chill game and maybe play, a couple weeks or maybe 2 times a week, 1 time a week, and play it slowly. No pressure because it's an older game anyway. It came out, earlier last year. So no pressure to even get through it. Just play it casually, have good chill nights with everyone. I can't make positive, actual people show up, engage, and support with the game. I wish I could, but I can't really twist people's arms, right? Yeah. There you go. Some of the good feedback. DB Croy says if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Sometimes you just got to move on. Just because it's like Skyrim doesn't mean it actually is. There you go. Dave says I'd rather you play other games than this one, honestly. There you go. All right. Well, guys, first of all, I just want to say thank you for a great week of streams, and thanks for a great, beginning to 2026. It's been great. Everything, right now, I'm absolutely enjoying my time here on streams with all of you. Notwithstanding the trolls today, the morons on Kick, okay? I'm not going to really, waste time on them. As you know, I just ignored them. And by the way, Dunsfelter, if you're here, so just so you know what's going on. So earlier today, I played Call of Duty, and every time I've been playing Call of Duty, the trolls are showing up, and they're purposefully spamming the chat with nonsense because they want me to be distracted and or to not have a good time. Like, normally they would show up for Call of Duty because they think I'm going to suck. Well, since I started actually playing well in Call of Duty, they don't have anything to talk about anymore. So today, they started basically being very toxic in the chat when I was playing Call of Duty. They started being very insulting. They started saying awful things, to which I said, if you guys are all going to act like a bunch of immature people, like monkeys throwing feces all around my chat, I'm just going to ignore all of you. So then they all started thumbing down with the stupid Patrick emote and all of that. Their usual nonsense when they get riled up for no good reason. Basically what it is they're all showing the truth. Most of the people who are still in my kick chat are holdovers from Kino Casino. They don't like me and my content, but they think it's their clubhouse to hang out and be stupid. It's not. Like, they can be there. I don't mind them. But if they derail the content, they're going to be treated like a child, like they're acting. You see? So they're coming into the chat and they're acting like that. This is happening all day. Like, this kept happening all day during Call of Duty. These troll subs and shit like that, right? I just ignored it completely. And I kept playing Call of Duty. And today was actually a good stream of Call of Duty where I did well. I was actually doing much better than I had done in Black Ops 7 the entire year, basically. But they tried to completely own and derail the chat. So then I come back tonight for this game, and they're doing it again. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, nothing is happening. What are you upset about? They have nothing to be upset about. They're just upset to be upset because they think that they own the kick chat. They don't. So I let them spam the Patrick emo all night, but the people who went out of their way to basically be very toxic, I had to ban. There was a bunch of them. They were saying horrible things about me and my wife and all kinds of fucked up stuff. I had to turn off some of the commands. Like, I had to turn off the big ups command. I had to turn off the, what was it? There's another command, like a lookup command or whatever. 2 of the commands that you had created, I had to disable them because they were spamming the chat with them. Like no one could even talk because it was just nonstop spamming of commands. So those are disabled for now. I probably will turn them on again later. But I had to turn them off because these idiots were just acting like fools. You know? And the thing is, I didn't give any real verbal acknowledgement to any of it. I just ignored it for the most part for the day. And I was like, dude, if they're going to act like that, what am I supposed to do? Right? So, anyway, the disappointment here really is that I wanted to have a good chill night with this game. I wanted to actually see if this game was going to do well. And no one could use kick chat at all tonight because of the way they were behaving. And on the YouTube side, half of them made accounts and went over there too. And that's exactly what Broden was just talking about, is that they're over there now with accounts trying to spam. Now that chat's controllable. Like, we have moderators and everything on there. You know what I mean? And they're basically, that one was more under control. But sadly, I just don't think the game's working out. I want feedback. Like, I'll talk when we come back on Sunday. We'll talk about this on the podcast. We'll have a couple days to figure it out. I just don't see this game working in the schedule. We've tried it every slot, and it still hasn't worked. It's a combination of the trolls want to make sure this playthrough doesn't work because I got the game for free, and they want to ruin any opportunity that I get. So they've already harassed the game dev. Now they're going to harass my streams of it to try to make sure that it can't be successful. That's number one. And number two, they're seeing opportunities to try to derail entire nights and streams like this, and they're going to try to take advantage of that. You see, they did it with Call of Duty. Now they're doing it with this. It's fucked up, but what can I do? I mean, again, I'm a 43-year-old man, and my job is to entertain an audience. I can't pay attention to these idiots. I just have to ignore them. So that's what happened, and I'm sorry that happened. Oh, no, I'm not raiding anyone tonight. There is zero chance I'm raiding anyone tonight with the way that you guys behaved in the kick chat. I would never send a mob of idiots to anyone else's stream. There's no circumstance I would ever do that. I would not subject anyone to the what kind of behavior that you just gave me tonight, so you guys can go do whatever you want when I turn the stream off, but I'm not sending you anywhere. Okay? All right, well... that is going to be it for tonight, everyone. So what I want to say is, great streaming week this week, despite the fact what these idiots tried to pull today. It was still a great streaming week this week. All right, I had a great time. Finally, my setup is like 100% now. With the tweaks to the mic, with some of the little odds and ends. Now we're seeing that when I play Call of Duty, it's great with the keyboard and mouse, right? Like, so everything has finally come together. The new year has begun, and I'm excited for next week. So what are we doing? I'm off tomorrow. When I come back on Sunday, it's going to be the Level 1 podcast where we'll discuss some of this stuff and try to figure out some determinations of these things. Okay? And then it's going to be Claire Obscure, followed by RimWorld. So the second ever RimWorld stream will be this coming Sunday night. I hope that you guys will join me for that. Okay. And then later on this week, we're going to have more Pokemon, more Arc Raiders. I I think what I've done is I swapped streams here, and we're actually going to do a major stream. Well, we're going to do the Arc Raiders as a major stream. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to figure out, we're going to do Call of Duty as a night stream, and then we got to figure out if we're going to continue with Tainted Grail or if that's it. And if that's it, then we're going to start something new. And we got to figure out what is new. Okay? What is new? What is the new game for next week? There will be a new game Friday of next week in Code Violet, but what will be the other game for the middle of the week? We'll have to figure this out. Okay? But everyone who actually enjoys the content, thank you. I really do appreciate all of you. Thanks for hanging out, okay? And I really do appreciate... By the way, Low Tax is obviously
big ups.
ICS, so I'm just banning him now. Especially with the way that he's now talking to Dunsfelter. So, fucking idiot. You could tell it was him, just like all those troll accounts gifting the subs is him too. So, fuck this guy. All right. So, everyone... Please have a good Saturday away. All right? When I come back, Save Us GTA, shut the fuck up. I'm not isolating the real fans. I'm isolating the morons. And if you're associating yourself with the morons, that's your fault, not mine. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a good Saturday. We come back on Sunday. We'll feel refreshed. All right? We'll try to start this over again. And we have to make some determinations, like I said. Are we going to get rid of this game? Or are we going to continue with it? If not, if we get rid of it, do we try something new this week? I'm okay with trying some new games this week to see if stuff, fits into the streams or not. Let's go. All right? All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I will see you all on Sunday. Thanks for a great beginning to 2026. Peace out, everyone. See you soon. Look at that. I forgot to put the music on. I was so distracted by those idiots. Well, let's put it on now. All right, guys. See you Sunday. Peace out.
I'm helpless, I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser, now true. Wish you found me sooner. I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead, now true. Bitch, I'm helpless, I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser, now true. Wish you found me sooner. I was cooler. Now I'm just a brain dead, now true. Booze on my wrist, drool on my lip. Come close, baby, yeah, wanna see it drip. They wanna see me clip, I wanna see a tip. Hateful slurs, yeah, I might just let it slip. Dents in my chat, trying to watch me react. Skulls caved in, but the wheelchair's fast. Wipe off the drool and I'm coming right back. Get the money quick, but I'm spending it faster. Just got a character to master. Fuck a blood test, fuck Jasper. Give me receipts, not a ruler. Fuck a den head, I'm a mouth ruler. Bitch, I'm helpless, I'm a loser. Alcohol abuser, mouth ruler.